Are we there yet?
Not yet. What we're doing is answering questions that our kids have given out to us that kind of help us maybe give you a better framework of our thoughts and our minds around this space that we're moving into of, are we there yet?
It might pique some curiosity in anybody that happens to watch these, that would give them a question that we need to be considering the answer to.
Yeah.
There's things we don't know. We have, if nothing else, we have definitely learned that. The more we learn, the more we understand there is a lot we do not know. So
Agreed.
having other perspectives and considerations that we haven't tripped across is really helpful.
Agreed.
Okay. Another question. SJ's kind of killing it. Her questions are really good. What do each of you hope to get out of your travels?
All right, you start us off with this one.
Okay. Right now, the number one thing that comes to mind is the strange thing, pliable brain health, like flexibility, staying steeped in movement and flexibility, not physicalness. I mean, definitely physical, but keeping my brain with change. It's good for me and it's good for our brains. So
Agreed.
That's something I hope to get out of this, is continued flexibility into years later than most of our peers tend to hold on to flexibility and curiosity. I hope it draws that out longer for us.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big thing for me.
It's funny because I don't know that I can nail it to one thing. There's so many things that I'm actually looking forward to. For one, I've only lived in North Carolina and Florida for 4 years, where I went to college.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of living all across the country and really getting to experience a place is really exciting to me. I'm looking forward to that. And then we went to a football game last night. Our youngest, Wesley, had a football game. They won. And we were talking about, after the fact, like, we're going to keep going to football games. So, when we're on the road and it's football season, I'm looking forward to rooting for the local homeschool team. That'll be neat. And wherever we end up living, that'll be a part of it. I know that's not part of the question here, but like, I enjoy some of the things that we do. Like, I love the opportunity whenever we go somewhere of seeing new things, of trying new foods, of experiencing the local flavor. And I don't mean just in food. I mean the local flavor of personalities and the vibes.
I think it'll be interesting. Another question, what are some things you look forward to? And it's on this vein. So I look forward to doing familiar things in new ways.
Yeah.
In new places, around new people, in new communities. So like you said, the football games. I look forward to doing something familiar, just getting out on a Friday night and, going under the lights and all that, but in a new way.
Right.
New place.
What's interesting is this is actually one of the things that's been a little bit of a concern, is the fact that we're going to be in a different bed every month for the next 3 years. And you know how it is for me, whenever I go to a new location, the first night I always have a rough night of sleep because it's a new place to sleep. So
I don't.
She does great wherever she's at. And that's a blessing. But I think as part of that travel, it's not just, it's going to be a new bed that we'll get kind of acquainted with for a month. And then also, I'm an early riser. So getting up and making coffee and kind of starting my morning, those first few mornings are going to be really interesting, because trying to find where everything's at and getting used to the. So I love the idea of routines in new places, like how that's going to be lived out, because even a routine is going to be brand new.
Yeah.
So that's fascinating to me.
It's funny that that's something we're looking forward to, is something that is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, we're looking forward to discomfort.
Okay, so something that my son Nick, Matt, and Wes, they like to do self-imposed challenges of discomfort. So I think last year they did the
Misogi?
They did a Misogi. They also did the ice shower for the entire month, or cold showers for a month. Like, they impose intentional discomfort. And I think that's really good. And I don't mean like beating themselves, but I mean like putting themselves into some measure of discomfort, cutting out coffee for a month, not being on their phone for a month. It's little things that you can do that kind of makes you feel a little more alive, because you break the routine of how you always do things. And I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it'll be uncomfortable, but it'll make that I look forward to the discomfort and what it does for our brains.
Yeah.
Are we there yet? Not quite, but you can ride shotgun. Just hit next.